Hey everybody, so in this video I wanted to share with you my new deck. I haven't worked with it, but I have opened it, so this isn't really an unveiling. This is more to show you what the cards are like. So this is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. It is absolutely beautiful. So let's dig in and have a look. So this has an outer sleeve on the box, so we'll just take that off. Okay, then we've got this nice big box. It is beautifully designed, lots of beautiful colors. It's a snap open box, and as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. It says heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads. So as I open the box, we have this lovely gold ribbon to help us to take out the book. This is a hardcover book, which is beautiful. I'm going to come back to the book because I'm really impressed with the book. But first of all, I want to share the cards with you. So again, the cards are in this beautiful box with a ribbon. Okay, and then it's beautiful inside. So I'm just going to move this box out of the way. I'll just stand that over there. So this is a normal size deck box. So it says, I live my life in growing orbits which move over the things of this world. Perhaps I can never achieve the last, but that will be my attempt. I am circling around God, around the ancient tower, and I have been circling for 1,000 years, and I still don't know if I am a falcon or a storm or a great song. So beautiful box, quite hardcover. I wanted to show you this bit. So the cards were wrapped in this. So rather than in cellophane, in this beautiful little piece of card. And again, we've got a lovely gold ribbon to help us to take out the cards. And there is another message here. So heaven through earth and spirit through body. Okay, so what I've done, because I've looked at the cards, because I'm always so excited when I get a new deck of cards, is I've actually sorted them out a little bit. So I'll explain that a little bit more. So they are beautiful cards. Okay, they are fairly thick. I would like them to be thicker for my own personal preference. Okay, I do prefer a slightly thicker card, and they have come slightly bent. I don't know if you can see that. They are slightly bent, but that's something that's not too important. So I've separated these a little bit. So I thought we'd start with the star signs, so the zodiac. So this particular one happens to be Pisces. So we have the Pisces symbol, we have the two fishes of Pisces, we have the moon, water, and then some keywords for what the card means. So intimacy, invitation, and compassion. Okay, so I'll show you all of them. Let's just move these over a little bit. So that was Pisces. Scorpio has come up next. Like I said, I haven't put them in the order of the zodiac. I've just put them in sections. So you've got the same center, so it's quite handy that two water signs have come up. They have the same center, okay, the same center image. Okay, and then they have different imagery around that. So again, you've got the Scorpio here, you've got Scorpio here, and then your keywords here. Okay, so then we have Aquarius. So we have the jug, the Aquarius jug, the sign, and the keyword. So this one is mountains on that. Okay, and then we have Gemini, which happens to be another air sign. So as you can see, you have the same image in the middle of each card. So this is Virgo and Aries. So they are different colors as well, depending on the signs. So that's Aries. So you have the ram's head and the sign up here. This is Sagittarius. So again, you have that same center image with more personalized drawings or illustrations for the actual sign. So Taurus, we have this big rose as we did in Virgo. Okay, so they are absolutely beautiful. So Leo, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. And then we move on to the planets. So they are all the zodiac signs. And then we move on to the planets. So we have the planet sign and the name and what energy the planet gives us. So Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, Chiron, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Mars, the Sun. Okay, so I've kept the moon separate because there's another couple of moons that went with it. So they're the planets. Then we go on to the houses. So you've got house 10 in this particular card, and it tells you that it's about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Okay, so that's what house 10 is all about. So we have all the houses. Every single card is so beautifully illustrated. I love the energy of the deck. I love the artwork of the deck. The only thing that I don't like about this deck is the actual cardstock. Okay, but it won't stop me from using them because they are so beautiful. Everything here has been beautifully thought out, and I feel is very, very beautiful. So this is house 4, and you've got the image from, I'm just noticing this. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So this is the image in the middle from the air signs, from the earth signs, and from the water signs. So some of it is used again, and that kind of links it all very, very nicely. And there's the fire sign. Okay, so I feel that everything has been so well thought out within this deck. So then we go on to the 4 directions. So we have water. Okay, and it tells you here as well. So you've got the water sign up here, and then it tells you the zodiac signs. Okay, so you've got Pisces, sorry, Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, I don't know why it took me so long to get those out. And the same with air. You've got the signs here. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And again, you've got that kind of earthy, that air, mountainous picture in there. And the water, we've got that same kind of watery image there. Then we have fire with the same image. So again, you've got the 3 zodiac signs down there, and the sire for fire up there, and also the energy that fire brings to us. And then lastly, earth again. This is the image that is in all the earthy cards. You've got your zodiac signs there, and the sign for earth, and some keywords. So then we move on to the positions. So this is the cardinal position. You've got zodiac signs here. You've got the kind of glyph for the cardinal sign and what the cardinal sign means as well. And then we have the fixed. So these are the fixed zodiac signs. Okay, that's the glyph for the fixed signs. And these are the keywords. And then we have the mutable signs. Okay, so they're all the ones. So that's the glyph or the sign for mutable. The 4 zodiac signs that are mutable and the keywords for that. Then we move on to the moon. Okay, I kept the moon separate. Okay, so you have the moon, the energy that the moon brings us. You have the moon sign up here as well. And then you have the south node and the north node and the energies that they bring us as well. So the artwork is absolutely fantastic. We then have a yin and a yang card as well. So I need to look into more of that. So for me, it's the masculine and the feminine. So these are the one has masculine energies, one has feminine energies on them. So we have the masculine and the feminine zodiac signs along here, as well as the glyphs for what each one is. And then of course we have some keywords. We then have the positions that things are in. So if something is in conjunction with something, okay, this is the glyph, this is what it looks like. Okay, so it means they're next to each other or in the same position, and what it means. Okay, so we have conjunction, we have opposition, we have sextile, we have trine, and we have square. So there's a lot of cards in here. I think there's 50 cards in all. Okay, so they're the cards to work with. And then in this beautiful book, she tells you how to work with all of these cards. So you've got an index of where each card is. You've learned a little bit about her, where she works. And then she really helps you to understand astrology. So this book will help you, and these cards will help you to understand astrology. Okay, so she talks about the planets. She talks about the signs of the zodiac. So for example, if you just picked one card and it happened to be Jupiter, the energetics of the planet is growth and to grow and expand, or growth and expansion. And the analysis is Jupiter represents your ability to grow and expand. And then she talks about the signs of the zodiac. So if you pulled 2 cards, Jupiter and Aries, it tells you that with Jupiter in Aries, you grow and expand through independence, bravery, and passion. Okay, because the sign energetics is independence, bravery, and passion for the sign of Aries. Then she goes into talking about the houses and what they represent. So then if you got 3 cards, Jupiter, Aries, and the house 7, it will tell you with Jupiter in Aries in house 7, you grow and expand through independence, bravery, and passion, especially in the realm of profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So she tells you how to put the cards together, to read them as a story, to give a reading, or to communicate with the cards, okay, as well as understanding astrology. She talks about the different aspects, which we showed you, and then again she gives you, so the aspect is square in this particular example, which means a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. So everything is beautifully done. The quality of this book is absolutely beautiful. So then which she talks about the natural zodiac. So we've got the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. And then she talks about the different zodiac signs, and then whether they're cardinal, fixed, or mutable. And then we have the nodes, the north and the south node. So she gives you examples all the way through the book of how to put a reading together. Okay, so when you work with the deck, you can learn, you can decode, and you can communicate. So she tells you how to learn them. She talks about the deck, how to learn with the deck, and how to decode a reading, perhaps how to decode your own birth chart. And then she talks about the deck. Okay, and then she talks about how to communicate with the cards. So there are a couple of examples of card readings in here. So you've got a soul growth spread and a third eye spread. And then we go into the deck, and each card has a double page telling you more about the cards, what its omen is, what its meaning is, its energetics and its experiences. And if there's a negative side, it will also mention that as well. So I am loving this deck. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's been well laid out. The book has a couple of pages for little notes for you. And then a little bit about the artist and author. She wrote and illustrated these cards. So I feel that this is a beautiful deck. I feel that I could learn a lot about astrology. I know a little bit, but I don't know very much. I know about zodiac signs, but that's about it. So I'm really looking forward to working with this deck. I'm really impressed with the book, the quality, the different boxes. This is a really nice keepsake box because I would probably keep my book with the cards, but not necessarily in that box. I might use that for something else. So I'm actually absolutely loving this deck. So I just wish that it was slightly better card, but it's not the worst card that I've seen. So I'd love your thoughts on the deck. Is this a deck that you have and that you use? Is it on your wish list, or is it going to be on your wish list? So thank you for joining me for this quick run through of this deck, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon.